the limit gauge is Cloud's comeback mechanic. It's always displayed next to his character portrait. It fills up completely when Cloud deals 150 damage, receives 100 damage, or manually charges with down special for 5.58 seconds, or 335 frames. Any combination of the three will max out the gauge. While charging, Cloud can cancel the charge early by performing any action, like shielding, rolling, jumping, or just pressing the B button again. However, all of these options incur 7 frames of lag, so you should be careful when charging next to an opponent. This is especially important because, unlike Smash 4, the limit gauge's charge level now decreases, proportionally to the damage taken, if Cloud is hit while charging, including during the 7 extra frames of lag. Once the gauge is full, it gives Cloud a blue aura, which gives him faster movement both on the ground and in the air. It also powers up each of Cloud's special moves for a single use before the gauge is depleted. The most important thing to remember at this point is that, unlike Smash 4, the limit gauge only lasts for 15 seconds before it disappears completely. Despite this, there is no visual indication to let players know when the gauge is about to run out, unlike Final Smash meters. Therefore, the moment you fill up the gauge, you should look at the remaining time on the clock and subtract 15 seconds from it to know when it will run out. You should use the limit before then by using any of Cloud's special moves. Climb Hazard is Cloud's only recovery move, which normally has mediocre vertical distance and little to no horizontal distance, but maxing out the limit gauge greatly improves Climb Hazard's travel distance and horizontal drift. If you're forced off stage while the gauge is full or nearly full, you'll want to fully charge it and use Limit Climb Hazard to recover safely. In addition, if you double jump and then immediately charge up your limit gauge to full power, the charge finishing animation will give Cloud a little extra boost, which can also help with recovery. Blade Beam is Cloud's token projectile. Normally, it's a slow, single-hit move that's best used as a stage control tool and as a combo starter into his aerials. Limit Blade Beam is larger, faster, and hits multiple times, the last hit of which deals huge knockback. It also has transcendent priority against most projectiles, which means it outright ignores them when it's shot out. Cross Slash is Cloud's main damage dealer. You press side B up to 3 times if you hit an opponent to do the max amount of damage. You can also only press the button once or twice to cancel the move early. You cannot press the button more than once if you miss. Limit Cross Slash only needs 1 button press, which unleashes the full move much faster and stronger than normal, even if it misses. It's one of Cloud's best kill moves. Limit Charge turns into Finishing Touch, which only deals 1% damage, but has tremendous knockback off the top. It can be hard to land, but there are some setups you can use to combo into it. When you take a stock as Cloud, you should charge up your limit in between stocks. I recommend charging it up to 99% capacity so you can save it for when it matters most. If you're fighting against Cloud, you should take advantage of whenever he charges limit so you can drain his meter and prevent him from filling it up. If he does fill it up, you should stay away from him and go on the defensive so you don't get caught by a powered-up attack. You can shield, reflect, or absorb both versions of Blade Beam. You can also counter both Blade Beams if you're right in front of Cloud. You can also shield both versions of Cross Slash and even parry the last hit if you're brave enough. You can also counter both Cross Slashes. If Cloud's limit is maxed out when you lose a stock, you can wait on the platform for up to 5 seconds to give him less time to use it. Lastly, Cloud has a mediocre recovery without his limit gauge, so you can easily edgeguard him or punish him at the ledge. Even Limit Climb Hazard can be easily intercepted if you know what to do.